Hey guys, how's it going out there? I actually really wanted to make this video because I actually went onto Google, and when I went onto Google, it plastered on the front of my page, and it says Sonic is breaking records at the box office of this being the best video game movie. I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited. And then I actually went on to IMDb to actually take a look at its opening weekend like budget or something, like the money that it made during its opening weekend. So the budget of the film was 95 million. So it was just like, in order for them to actually make a sequel maybe, or to actually do that or whatever, they needed to become as close to 95 million or exactly as 95 million. So I actually went on to IMDb to take a look to see how much it made during its opening weekend. During its opening weekend, it has made $57 million. Yeah, and then plus worldwide, it has made $111 million. This blows my mind, because now here's the thing. I didn't have doubts. I kind of had doubts, but like, it's just like, that's incredible for a video game movie. Especially for me, it feels so good to hear this for Sonic, because Sonic has been having a bad reputation about making bad video games. Like, people saying like, oh, it's not so good, is Sega really making this into like a joke, and blah 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 blah. Like, people don't really care for modern day Sonic games. And it hurts for me to hear about this, because I'm a big Sonic fan. I love Sonic games. Even knowing that I don't really care for some of the modern video games, Sonic games, I still play them because I support the character. That's how much I love Sonic. And it's just like, to hear that, it really sucks. When I very first heard about the news for this movie, this was back when Sony had the rights of making the Sonic movie. It was just like, in my mind, I was like, maybe this could be Sonic's big break or something. Maybe if they give the film to the right hands, maybe they can make this into a great film. And all that stuff. So then that was when, like, all my friends were trash talking about the movie. Like, they were all saying like, oh, we don't think that it's going to be a great movie and all that stuff. And I was like, like, am I the only one that actually thinks about this? And it's just like, little did we know that this is going to be the biggest video game movie, or biggest video game adaptation into a film of all time. I mean, yeah. I mean, the only thing that came as close to it was Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu was the only video game adaptation into a film, right? Am I saying that right? I have no idea, but anyways, Detective Pikachu was the film that actually set the high bar. And I was actually talking to some of my friends when this movie was about to be released, and this was the whole entire new redesign. So it was just like, I was kind of thinking, I was like, I hope that this movie is not going to be a flop. I was actually thinking, like, out of my hopes, like my deepest hopes, I hope that it's going to be around the Detective Pikachu level, maybe a little bit higher than that. And it did. Sonic has set up the whole new bar, and now everybody is mind blown about this, and I'm truly happy about this. Mainly just because that I really wanted the Sonic movie to do really well and be really good, mainly just because that I want movie companies and video game companies to actually work together and not be afraid anymore. I mean, Nintendo, when they made the Super Mario Bros. Movie in the 90s, yes, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was a flop, but then it was just like, and then after that, Nintendo didn't want anything to do with making movies. They stayed away from making live action films, making movies and all that stuff for years. And then after all this time, they make Detective Pikachu. It did really well. And now with Sonic, my 8-year-old mind, like, if I saw this movie, I would have been blown. Because I always wanted to have a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie since I was 8 years old, when I very first saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And I was like, there's no way we're going to have that, because there's no way we're going to have a blue talking hedgehog who runs fast in a live-action movie. Little did I know, a few years later, we were going to have this starring Jim Carrey himself. Like, what? And it's just like, that's what I really wanted Sonic to do. Sonic did it. Thanks to Pikachu and Sonic, mainly thanks to Sonic, Nintendo is actually thinking about, maybe we should make another film. And they are. They're releasing an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie. Or it's rumors. I don't know when that is going to happen, but it's supposed to be an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie coming out. I'm very happy about it, but we'll just see how it comes in the long run. I'm very happy that the Sonic movie did well. This movie truly deserves it. And I don't say that a lot about movies. This movie truly does. Mainly just because I'm really a hardcore Sonic fan. And it's just like, to me, the hearing this on the news on Google, and plus hearing how much it made during the box office during its opening weekend, and like rumors before, they said that, the Sonic movie's only going to make 20 to 30 million during its opening weekend, and then now it actually raised up the bar to it, saying that it's going to make around 64 million. Like, that truly makes me feel so good. And it's just like, and also hearing people saying that this movie is really good and it's awesome, and it truly is. This movie is really well written. I'm truly happy how well it was written. The jokes are funny. I truly love the jokes. The actors, every actor in this movie, they did a great job. And Jeff Feller, I hear that this was his first director or his first feature film that he directed. Thank you to all the producers, the writers, and the visual effects artists, all of you guys, all the people who made the soundtrack, the music scores, the people who were in charge of that. You guys did a great job as well. Visual effects, you guys did amazing. I mean, it was great. And it's just like, and thank you to, mainly just thank you to everybody. And to the fans as well, to all of us. Thank you to you guys, to the fans and whoever who actually made videos and all that stuff about Sonic, backlashing about how he looked and all that stuff before, because by the time you guys have seen this video, I've watched this movie like 3 times now. I've seen this movie 3 times. And every time I go in there and I think about it, about what the original Sonic design, and I think this movie would have been a flop if the original Sonic design was around, because it looks so awkward. It would be so awkward watching it with Jim Carrey, when Jim Carrey is bringing the cartooniness to Dr. Robotnik to real life. It just would not work, even knowing if the actors and everything else did really well. But it would just be like we wouldn't get over how Sonic looked. And yeah, so it's just like, thank you to everybody who actually backlashed and stuff, because then now they improved Sonic, and Sonic is now, people are saying that this is like the best kids movie and all that stuff, and the best video game movie, and I'm truly happy about it as well. And also they picked the right time, because there's no Disney movies that came out around this time either. So yeah, so I'm very happy how much that it made and all that stuff, and it broke records, because Detective Pikachu broke records as well. And I was then, like, when Sonic came around, it was just like everyone was gonna be like, oh yeah, it's not gonna be better than Detective Pikachu, and it did. And I'm truly surprised, and I'm very happy about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was a really good video, because I'm just very happy that it made this much money, and it has been doing really good. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I'll see you guys next time.